Hello and welcome to Rebounder on the Commodore 64, and you can see this coming out in 1987, once again by Gremlin, and it's pretty much the same developers as the first game. And this time we have Ben Daglish doing the music, and it's probably not his better compositions, to be fair. They're not terrible, but they don't really bring much to the game. Right, let's get started. So, this time, the game doesn't just bounce, it doesn't scroll vertically. In fact, each level can scroll in one of 4 directions, depending on which one you choose. And you probably notice you can also fire this time. So the game is, they've thrown in some shoot 'em up elements, they've thrown in a boss at the end of each level, all the sort of, it's a mishmash of all the sort of popular stuff that was around back in '87. You know, progressive shoot 'em ups, bosses, that sort of thing. This time there are some things that I like, like this pump station you can use to, you've got to waggle the joystick to pump up your energy. You can see it going up at the bottom there. And you do have an energy bar, so it's not instant death. That makes it a little less frustrating, and I think the game on the whole is much less frustrating than the original Bounder. It still has those annoying mystery power-ups that can sometimes give you a negative one, and you know that can result in the loss of life. That's still a little annoying. But on the whole, it's definitely not as frustrating. There's Bounder, and here we are with the first boss. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've not really made up my mind whether I like all these additions or not. And if you look on the comments on the internet about the game, let's go vertically. You know, some people seem to prefer this over the first game. Some people prefer the sort of originality and the sort of purity of the first game. The opinion definitely seems to be divided, and yeah, I say I haven't really made up my mind myself which one I prefer. And to be fair, if you're going to do a sequel to a game, you know, you do want to make it a little different, which they have done here. I mean, it doesn't quite play as like the same as the first game. But is it better? Well, I mean, I don't think it is better, to be honest. I don't think it's worse. It is. It is easier to get into, I think. And if you've never played either game, I would probably recommend giving this one a go first, and then having a look at the first one if it grabs you. But yeah, I mean, I'm still not a big fan of either game, to be fair. I think graphically there's a lot more variety in this game, but again, it's not quite as drab looking as the first game, but it doesn't. The parallax effects aren't quite as good in this game. Let's turn the sound effects on. The sound effects will make it a bit easier, I think. Yeah, you can sort of time the bounces a bit better. Yeah, you see the parallax is a lot simpler. There's more variety between levels. But the graphics they've got that sort of typical bas relief effect that a lot of games had after Uridium came out. It was quite influential. Yeah, so the idea is that you've got to make your way through the game. I think you've got to collect, I think it's about 15 or 16 smart bombs in order to take on the big boss at the end. Now, one of the problems with the game is apparently you've got to really have a map to work out which route to take through the game, because some choices will result in a dead end. And that sounds quite frustrating, but I've not got that far in the game myself yet. Ah, I've lost life here. No. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, these attack waves are quite irritating. Yep, so yeah, graphically it's maybe a little better than the first game, and sounds is pretty much on par really. And gameplay is less frustrating, but perhaps a little. Perhaps it's. I don't want to say dull, but it can be a little boring in places. There's sometimes there can be quite a wait between attack waves, and the actual bouncing along the platforms isn't as challenging as it was in the first game. So I'll give it 6 out of 10, the same score as I think that was one of the bombs I picked up there. I'll give it 6 out of 10, the same score as I gave the first game, because I don't really think it's any better or worse. It's just slightly different. Yep, so 6 out of 10 for Rebounder, and see you in the next video.